Tertiary Paper Crafts, it's Marie here, and this is a 12x12 process video for Speigelmom Scraps, so this one counts as an advertisement. I'm scrapping this adorable picture of my son today from a couple of Christmases ago when we went to see Santa, and his present from Santa was this gorgeous little reindeer. So I've decided to use papers and embellishments from the Pink Fresh Studio Home for the Holidays collection. And I'm also using this lovely cut file from Cut to You, and it's like a wreath. So I'm going to use that one today to sort of surround the photograph. And I just like the way that looked, and I like the colours. I like the white on that lovely blue background. So what I'm going to do right now is just mark with my pencil roughly where the cut file is sitting around that photograph. And I'm then going to get some gesso out of my drawer. I'm going to use white gesso, and I'm just going to use a little sponge to put the gesso onto the page. I will also say, just while I'm doing this, that I did use, I showed you there how I get my cut files off the cut mat, and I just use that weeding tool to kind of pick up the edges, and then I run it underneath them as I'm trying to get it off. And I think for me it works the best. I get the least damage, I catch the least number of pieces, and it works really well for me. So I'm just using this makeup sponge, cheap makeup sponge. I think I got like 4 for £1 or something, and I'm just sort of dabbing it on, not too thick, but what I'm trying to do here is get paint under where there are any leaves. So I'm just keep putting that cut file back to make sure that I get the right areas. I just want to soften the appearance of the paper just behind the cut file. So again with the second piece, just popping it on, looking where the leaves sit, and then popping some more of that gesso on. It gives a really nice soft feel to it. I don't really want to back. My original idea was to not back the cut file at all. In the end, I do back some of it. But I kind of wanted it to speak for itself. I think it's a really pretty file, and because I've gone with blues there, I didn't really want to be hunting around for a green that worked. There's not really a great deal of green in the photograph. It's more blues and browns, so yeah, the white looks perfect there. So yeah, happy with that. Just making sure I've got bits in where all the leaves go. And then I'm just going to pop some adhesive foam onto the back of my photo, which I've also matted on white. And then they're just going to pop round and kind of surround the photo. I do decide at this point that I want something on the back. And I'm not going to mat everything. I'm going to mat the largest of the leaves. So I just run around the edge of each leaf with a little bit of glue. And pop a little piece of vellum on each one. Allow them to dry. I'm just going to do the other one while that first one's drying. Again, just a piece of vellum on each one. These are just all offcuts that I keep. I tend to not throw very much away at all. And then just carefully trim around each leaf with my cut-to-be scissors, my tiny scissors. And yeah, I find that works really, really well. I do like matting, backing cut files with vellum, because it's easy to cut. You don't have to worry too much about seeing it because it's so thin, and yeah, I find it really easy to mat with vellum. So there's the 2 pieces. Like I say, I did just put vellum on the largest of the leaves. I'm going to stick my photograph down now. Lots of double-sided sticky, and I'm just popping it in the middle there. And then I'm going to place the wreaths around it. Now, I don't do much sticking here. I just pop a little bit of glue under certain points just to hold it in place. It doesn't need a lot, and I don't want it to be so stuck down that I can't fit anything else underneath. So I've literally just put glue on a couple of places, and then I'm just debating where that word thankful is going to go. And I think I decide on putting it up there. It was originally going to go at the bottom, but then I decided it's going to go up at the top. So I'm just popping some wet glue on there as well. And stick that one down. That turns out to be not my complete title, but I put the rest of it in later. Now I'm just coming in here with some of the cardstock stickers from the Pink Fresh Studio Home for the Holidays collection. And I just want to use stickers at various points. I do decide as I'm doing this to have that triangle of embellishment. So I'm having 3 little clusters. I've got that little wish list there. That I like, that just seemed to tuck under that corner really nicely. And then I found another couple of stickers that worked really well with that bottom one. So what I do with embellishments is I go through and then I will discount something and then I'll go back to it and keep changing it and just playing with them really until I'm happy with the layout and the positioning of all the different pieces. Find another little label there to go at the bottom. And just again flicking through, and I decide here to develop my title, so I'm changing it from thankful to just so thankful for you. I think he's my best Christmas present. I didn't get him at Christmas, obviously. His birthday was in October, but yeah, I'm so thankful to have him in my life. And I think Christmas is all about, if you have children, I think Christmas is all about children and that magic of Christmas. So yeah, and I do love Christmas. It's my favourite time of year. So yeah, just really thankful to have him about. So I'm popping another little tag now underneath the edge of that one down in that bottom corner. I'm going to stick that one down now. I'm happy with where it is. Just making sure the positioning is just right. And then I take those little snowflakes off. I know I want to use them, but they didn't feel like they were enough in that bottom corner. I try that stocking. I decide the stocking's not quite right, so that comes back off. And I wanted to use that little snow shaker because it was red, and he's got that lovely red hat on and Rudolph's red nose. But in the end I found this little car and I just thought that worked perfectly, so I'm just going to stick some foam on the back of the car. Pop that off, give it a little bit of dimension, and there it goes. And then the little snowflakes go up there. And then my final finishing touch is to add some beautiful sequins. Now I am using the whiteout sequins. And I use those 3 big ones. And I place them behind 3 of the little circular parts of the cup file. I think this looks like mistletoe personally. So I'm imagining that those large sequins are like the mistletoe berries. And then I just use glossy accents and I dot it all over, and I use some of my other little sequins from the same mix just to add some sparkle all the way around the outside. Sometimes I like to use sequins in a big way and really, really feature them, and other times I like to just have that subtle bit of sparkle, that extra bit of interest, and that's what I've decided to do here, just a subtle bit of sparkle all the way around that wreath. And I'm really happy with how this has turned out. So there's not much left to say other than to say thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you again soon. Don't forget to use my code MarieH15 for 15% off at Speigelmom Scraps. Bye for now.